gonna lie to you, man. If you're around people who tell you, no, nah, it's gonna work out, man. It's gonna be all good one of these days. No, it's not gonna work out sometimes. Now, if I see something that's gonna work out and I can motivate you to be good or be better, cool. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Sometimes you be around niggas lying to you. You're in the studio. That's it right there. Nah, we out of here with that. That's all crazy right there. Then when you put it out, and niggas be like, yo, what is this nonsense? Nah, that's because everybody in the studio told you that song was hot. And they lying to you because half the time they ain't got shit going on. So they hoping that song will blow up. And they hoping that shit will be dope. But they lying to you because they don't have no sense of no air or nothing creative-wise. They just riding off your situation. Pause. And I'm just using the studio as an example. Don't come to me if you don't want to hear the truth. Don't be around me. I'm going to tell you your car is not all that. I don't like it. Don't pull up with that. We could drive to the location, park around the corner. I don't like it. Now, those sneakers don't go with that outfit. Whoever told you that is lying. I would expect niggas to do the same for me. I'm just telling you, niggas be lying to niggas. I'm not going to. Don't come around me. You don't want to hear the truth. I have to get that one out. Don't talk to me if you don't want to.
And you know what? In so many words, I feel the same damn way. There's people that you can talk to that will put their gloves on, and I think that I'm as soft as I can be in my delivery. I'm not disrespectful, but it's some people, no matter how you say it, is disrespect because they don't want to hear the shit. So if you don't want to hear the shit, don't come to me. All right, so tonight we're going to be seeing what's going on with this Anthony Joshua car crash. Let me tell y'all something. I have to tap in and really check in with the collective consciousness, right? But the high vibration side. And I be having to ask permission to come to y'all and give these readings because I really would like to get down on more. Like I wanted to add more to this. Now I've told you the reason why I do this. The short of the long is a lot of shit going on. They be playing in our face. And I think it's good to just be aware. Because the stuff do be seeming, in my opinion, a bit bizarre. And then when the truth comes out, it's just as bizarre as I felt that it was in the first place. So why not get behind the shit and see what's going on? So I say all that to say, I wanted to read on Dame Dash. She's been having a difficult time. I got to know on that. I got a yes on Beyonce, which I typed that one out with there's pictures of the cards. But I got a no on Jay-Z. I just asked if I could do Cameron. No. They running a strict motherfucking program. But I asked about Aaliyah too. I asked if I could read or channel Aaliyah. I was given no. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, there's a lot of people around here doing it. And listen, I'm not saying by no stretch of the imagination that they are not able to do it. Maybe they have permission to give these readings. I wouldn't know. But we all got certain roles and lanes, you know what I'm saying? So it could be simple as some of this shit just ain't my lane. I ain't got no business jumping into right now. Or maybe it's just not permissible for me now. But we did get a yes for Anthony Joshua. So this whole Anthony Joshua situation, it's apparent that he had a fight with Jake Paul. Now, this is just all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I feel like I was informed of this, but because I can't say indefinitely without doubt that this was put out, I feel like, okay, when that whole fight with Mike Tyson, it had like a rules to it. Like Mike Tyson wasn't going to be able to knock him out. Jake Paul, that is. He would fight him, he would get some money, but he couldn't, be Mike Tyson. Now, there were some people that said, well, Mike is old, this, that, and the third. Like, they haven't been seeing that man still has hands and they're lethal. But he lost that fight. So, one would say it was a rigged fight. And then my other question is, okay, who's Jake Paul? And then when I looked him up, okay, but how did he become a boxer? I'm a boxer today and I'm taking on these men. I'm telling you, and I don't know, this is for alleged entertainment purposes only, but don't let the race confusion delusions keep y'all from achieving your goals. I mean, because if this motherfucker could just wake up and appoint himself as a boxer and get contracts with Mike Tyson, then I think it's safe to say you really can be all you can be. Whatever that is, whatever lane you in. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is wild. It's wild business. So when I'm looking at it like that, I'm like, well, this was probably another fucking rigged fight. But old boy won, which means he breached the contract. He was like, I'm about to show this world I whoop ass. I don't give a fuck. Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. And so he out there whooping ass and taking that. And I see this split the deck and the tower card. See, this will be presented. Check this out. So this is presented like it's a shiny penny, right? It's something you should talk about, but open your mouth and a tower gonna occur. Ain't that something? And I don't even know what it's really. That's a message, but I don't think it's because what I'm saying I'm permitted to say. So then again, these are just trains of thought. There's not necessarily any evidence. I'm just telling you how my sensory start going off and what I start putting together. That's all I can offer you. And so you whoop Jake Paul's ass, and then the next thing we know, you're in a car accident. And maybe the TV has us messed up, but when I seen that shit, I said something's fishy about that. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's Jake Paul even. That's behind it, allegedly for entertainment purposes. I'm not even suggesting that. What I'm saying is, who the fuck knows? The devil's in the details, right? You always want to know who instead of focusing on what's really going on, because that's what's important. What's really going on? And what we can see is he had entered some kind of contract, and the next thing you know, he's in a car accident, and then I am questioning it, like, what's going on here? And so, as I say all that, I'm giving you a cause reason as to why you and I are here today about to read this thing. What the hell was going on? Ooh-wee. Wait a minute. Come on, we need that candle. Yeah, come on with that flame. Come on through with it. Okay. Mm-mm. My flame gonna fly. Let's do this. What's going on? What's the energy around Anthony Joshua? What's the energy around Anthony Joshua? What's the energy around? Okay, so let's begin. He's paying attention. He laying low, but he's staying alert. You know what I'm saying? That's one. His eyes are open. He knows something. He knows something. Yeah. And then you've got the Queen of Cups. So he really began to analyze how this shit was making him feel and where this could be coming from. The uh-oh factor does come to play. Uh-oh. See, he was very, so he has this vision of boxing. And all of this is alleged for entertainment purposes only. He had this vision for boxing. And he's passionate about this, right? And I don't know, I don't watch the brother, but I get the sense that he's pretty good. At the very least, he has exponential potential, you know? And he was looking at this shit like this was an opportunity. See what I tell you? You got the 10 of cups. This was financial. It was financially beneficial. Again, my question is Jake Paul a self-proclaimed boxer? Well, a trained boxer, he know he got one in the hole. He know that. This is good money. I just go ahead, wop wop. People see my shit and I'm make it. Now let me tell y'all what I cannot do. Because I asked about Jake Paul too. Because he's on the other end of this reading. I gotta know on Jake Paul. That tower card. Listen, is something going on with these people? So, uh-oh. I do feel like though, okay, so I'm getting this clue or whatever. I feel like this Nine of Pentacles is Jake Paul. He has a form of independent wealth, and I believe that Anthony Joshua sees the potential for that too, right? But even if the contract doesn't work like the music industry where it's a 360 deal, you know, where you trapped, if the contract, it was still some form of contract. And my thing is, was it read to the T before it was signed? And was it understood? Because just because you're ignorant to what you're doing don't mean you won't be subjugated in some way. And again, I'm not insinuating that Jake Paul was the reason for this accident. I'm speaking to energy. Let's see. It's was this was this an effect? Was this the effect of a dishonored contract? So this fell on its side. To me, that kind of suggests that it's something in the game, right? But it's not as nefarious. You know what I'm saying? But here, let me ask one more time. Is this the result? Is this accident the result of dishonoring the contract? Was it a result of Hello, family. Check out my shop. I have worked intentionally to put together some items that may help you along your journey. I have 3 ebooks, Reading Made Simple, fun comprehension activities for young learners, amongst many other things that I am and do. As a substitute teacher, I realize some of our babies are struggling with comprehension, and this concerned me. Because of this, I gathered research and created this ebook. Together, we can make reading fun and easy for our children. The Mirror Within. Identifying self-sabotage and embracing accountability. When our world seems out of control, it is time to go within and evaluate some things. We could be self-sabotaging and not even realize it due to trauma and beliefs that aren't serving us. I created this tool to help bring back the balance to life. Hidden in Plain Sight Volume 1, which is basically about coming to the realization of the truth of self that was always in plain sight. For the newly developing psychics and mediums, I have Helpful Terms and Tips for Evidential Mediumship and Psychic Development, a PDF that will help you identify and develop your psychic and mediumship gifts. For my family that wants to learn how to read tarot, I have Unlocking Your Intuition, Mastering Tarot for Transformation, which is a digital class that is comprised of both a video and PDF that teaches you how to read tarot. This class covers chakras, numerology, zodiacs and elements, major and minor arcana. For those of you that are looking for tools to make your content creation easier, this even covers musicians. I have the Creator's Launchpad, free resources and must-have tools for building your brand. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for your support.